Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler videos, series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just ate a surprisingly decent Subway sandwich. Let's hope we can continue that trend. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, just for the hell of it, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my brand new, boom, Heathen Sun shirt. But, I hear you ask, what the hell is Heathen Sun? Heathen Sun are a new generation nu metal band out of North Carolina. By the way, North Carolina just kicking ass with, like, freaking bands these days. Got, like, Stellar Circuits Live Act are out of there. There's at least one other one I can't think of, but, like, Heathen Sun kicks so much ass. I became aware of these guys a couple years ago, found some of their music online, and then just, about a month ago at the time, or not even a month ago, just a few weeks ago at the time I was doing this review, I got to see them perform live for the first time. I fucking love their set, man. I love the energy they put into it, and it really did kind of, bring me back to, those nu metal days, especially like, my late teen years and stuff when I first started going to shows. I actually got some videos of the performance that I attended. Those are on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're really fucking good. But anyway, folks, what am I trying for you today? What are we doing here? Like I said, I just got through reviewing a Subway sandwich, specifically their new Baja Chipotle Turkey. Ooh, go watch that review. And I was surprised at how tasty it was. It was pretty dang good. But the thing was, they actually had a buy one, get one free deal online for their foot-long subs. So, I got another sub. Specifically, boom, it's another sub sandwich. This is their elite chicken and bacon ranch sub, which consists of rotisserie-style chicken, 2 times the Monterey cheddar, hickory smoked bacon, lettuce, tomato, red onions, their peppercorn ranch, and it's on their Italian herbs and cheese bread. Okie doke. Now, what with this being a sub sandwich review, I do have to preface it with 3 things real quick. Number 1, for over 3 years now, 3 years, I've been going over there. I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. What that means is I've been going out to basically every place that sells sub sandwiches, be they chain locations, delis, Walmart, what have you. I've been trying out their subs. I've been reviewing them. I've been posting them on my YouTube channel. But such a nice guy, I don't just post on my YouTube channel, and that's where number 2 comes into play, because I have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. That is a playlist for just my sub sandwich reviews. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 100 sub sandwich reviews in that particular playlist. But maybe that's not enough. Maybe you want more sub sandwich review and goodness for you. That's where number 3 comes into play, because all you have to do is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. Sunday is the day that I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews. I have not missed a Sunday in over 3 years. Let's try out this one. Oh yeah, I gotta get a thing for the thing too. I don't know how sexy I'm gonna be able to make this. It's a Subway sub, so it kinda is what it is. Yeah, screw it. Ha 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 ha! Alright. Let's get some stuff to hold it with. Let go. Please be good. That's not bad. Genuinely, that's not bad. Immediately, I'm struck by the peppercorn ranch sauce. It's nice. It's got a little, it is exactly what it is. It's got a little zing from the ranch. Got a little bit of a not a kick exactly, but it's got some extra oomph from the pepper. I like that. It's a nice sauce. I'm actually surprised at the taste of the rotisserie chicken. Typically, when I've had it in the past, I've been somewhat unimpressed by it. But here, credit where it's due. I think it's actually coming through a little bit stronger. So, yeah. I mean, look, Subway doesn't always have the best reputation. I've certainly not been very impressed with them as an overall. But they have seemingly been trying to upgrade their menu to some extent. And I don't know if it's just my location or every location, but the one that I go to, typically, they do seem to be putting this stuff together a little bit stronger than they used to be. And I once hypothesized that you were better off getting your sandwich in-store instead of online, because in-store, you're watching them make the sandwich. So they're going to be more inclined to kind of, fill up the sandwich a little bit better. But I got these online because, again, the whole deal thing. And these are well put together subs. I have no problem with these. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Works well with the veg. You occasionally get a little hit from the tomato. I mean, the veg on a Subway sub is usually more of a textural thing than anything. But, again, you get a little zip here and there. Honestly, that's not bad at all. This is a rare instance where Subway's kind of 2 for 2 for me. Because sometimes I'll get one of their subs and be like, all right, that was pretty good. And then I'll get another one with it, and I'll be like, oh, wow, that's fairly dog shit. But no, both of these subs I've had been pretty decent. I think that this one, all things considered, it's a well-constructed and well-thought-out sub. I think all the flavors play well. Critiques, it's obviously not going to be as good as like a proper deli sub. That is what it is. One thing I will say, the Monterey Cheddar, it's supposed to be like 2 times the Monterey Cheddar. You certainly are getting something from it, but I think that it's still not having the impact that I would like it to have. I feel like the peppercorn ranch is doing the bigger bulk of sort of the creamy, tangy flavor. So, yeah, that's about my only thing. If maybe 3 times the amount of Monterey would be, I'm just saying. But, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Sure and sure. Like, kind of like with the previous one that I just reviewed. At the end of the day, look, Subway's never going to be a go-to sub place for me. They are the McDonald's of sub places. They're not exactly known for their quality. But I have to give credit where it's due. At the end of the day, if they're improving their menu, if it seems like their subs are coming out better, I have to give them credit for that. And I do think that that's been the case for me. I'm not going to choose their stuff over Jimmy John's or, maybe Jimmy John's sometimes. Jimmy John's could be a little bit hit or miss too. But like Jersey Mike's or like, some of the more fancier shape Potbelly. But if they continue on an upward trajectory as far as, putting out the quality of their subs, maybe I could go over there and see myself grabbing an occasional sub from Subway just because, instead of because I'm doing it for a review. And this one right here is pretty close to that. I could eat this, maybe if I were leaving like a Walmart or something. A lot of Walmarts, I don't know about everywhere else, but a lot of Walmarts near me have a Subway inside. I could maybe go over there and grab one of these and be pretty happy with it. If I'm recommending it, it's kind of the same line of reasoning. Because obviously everybody has different opinions on Subway and sub sandwiches, what they like. If you're already a sub sandwich fan, or if you're already a Subway fan, there's no reason to not get this one. In fact, I'd say there's more reasons to get this one, because it's, again, surprisingly well put together. And if you're somebody like me, where you're maybe not the biggest Subway guy in the world, but, maybe once in a while kind of thing, again, I do think that there's something to be said for what it seems like Subway is doing. They do seem to be putting in some effort, and I think that that's worth giving them at least a little bit of a go. Now, if you have like a proper deli or any, there's no reason to. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there yourselves a truly peppercorn-tastic rest of your life. Because I don't know dick about food beyond, eating it and stuff, but I know peppercorns are things that are stuff you put in fancy shit. I'll do things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what do you think about peppercorn ranch sauce? Because like I said, peppercorns are one of those things where it's like, these days I don't think they're all that fancy, it's a fucking Subway sandwich. But certainly, I think that, if you went back like maybe, 15 years or so, they were, it's got peppercorn in it. It's a thing. But maybe I'm just this guy and I don't know dick about dick. That's entirely possible, too. Let me know what your personal opinion on it is, though. Anyway, bye.